Well, slap my ass and call me
the Shoekeeper.
Papi, yo me siento acelerada. Siento que perdí la noción. Papi, yo me siento acelerada. Pégate, pégate, pégate más.
Well, my friends, here we go again. Today, day in the life in winter. We had it one time in summer. Day in my life, what I do. We have really cool things. And now we start with a complete banger to me that you will see. Part 1. What will we do all? I have now worked at 7 o'clock in the morning, you know. Then my work was finished and now I can do what I want. So I'm out there. I have 3 basketballs by me. Nice balls and one is absolutely not nice, I tell you that. 1 rubber ball, 2 composite balls. Be surprised. But you know, yesterday we made the demolition tower. If you don't know it, you can check the video, the highest thing of all. And today I have so pain in my legs, you know. Here nothing, you know, but you imagine, wow, that, no, the legs, I told you, what, so such a pain. Even by the 8-hour drives I had not that pain, you know. And that means today, very nice street ball, relaxed, no comparison, only to test, you know, ball for ball for ball, to play a bit, you know, always be intelligent. And now, part 1, I was driving now, we have, wow, a new court, you know, we drive to a new court, can you imagine that? I got a info that there is a new, not a new court, but a court which I don't know outside, you know. That was the first part what I wanted to make now, and now the absolute banger happened. I'm still in my city, and now I show you something. Here is tennis, and there now, watch exactly. Here I also played tennis. That is important now, you know. Very nice thing, you know, with the panorama. I played always in the indoor hall. There are 2 places indoor with sand. So here I played, you know. And also here by the side info, the friend of my mom plays here still, you know, he's older now. And he was, when he was younger, champion of the whole federal state in tennis in the highest league, you know. And even today I have seen in his age class still was the best in his age with the club, you know. But now I tell you something. Now really I was speechless. Really speechless. Why? Because in my city I have seen a basketball court which I have never seen before. Can you imagine that? To me that is I was now watching and I couldn't believe my eyes. Can you imagine that? Why? Because, you know, I know here really every street which is possible in my city. I don't know when you come from New York, from millions of people, or from other countries, or from a small city, but here the city has around 140,000 people around, you know. And I had 2 works once where we drove with the LKW, so I knew every house. I had to go to every house and every street which is possible to drive, I know, because I have done this with my work. And there you need to go every work with the garbage, you know. And then I did my flyers, 300,000 flyers, so I know almost 80 to 90% all houses indoors, you know, indoors. And now the thing was, this street here, I think I never take in my whole life. I think this is the only street, you know, a small piece to walk, which I have never taken in my life. You know, really, from all what you know my city from above. The pictures, what I've shown you, the videos, how it looks. And it is really big, you have seen it. But I know every single street, all. But only this I never took. And now, at the beginning, they built complete new houses there and they made a new way in. And so I moved now, I think, the first time here. And then I have seen a basketball place. I cannot believe what I have seen now. Can you imagine that? I know more courts than anyone else in the last 40 years. And then there is 10 minutes from my home a basketball court which I have never ever seen. You know, because I never took this street. That is unbelievable, you know. And that looks like a really old court. And that is, I think, a kindergarten. I know the front side. I always moved at the front side, but never at this back side. But maybe as a kid, because something came into my mind, maybe that I was here as a kid. And I think this place has for sure to be here since the early 90s. How it looks, an absolute original, you know. It's unbelievable, you know, because they built here all new, you know. And so I entered in here. But that, can you imagine my face? I moved now to a thing which, a new court to me, you know, outside. And then immediately I watched here and I said, what? There is a basketball court. Was? I cannot believe it, you know. Ich kann's nicht glauben in German. And here it is now, watch. Bam! And complete old one. It looks like an American court. You see that? But that is kindergarten, so you cannot enter in. And here in it is, you see? That looks so old. For sure this has to be here since the early 90s, maybe 80s. You see that? Wow. Here in, I will zoom in a bit, you see that? So amazing. The old asphalt, you know, there's not even an own service, you know. Wow. I cannot believe it, you know. You play here more basketball courts than anyone else, you know. I know more courts than anyone else in the last 40 years. And then 10 minutes from my home away, there is a basketball court. And really, because they built here all new, so I never walk this way. Because here you don't drive with the garbage and here you don't make something with the flyers. And this was not here, that was all other. Those houses were not here, there was another tennis club. I also played here tennis, you know. But wow, this is, you know, to me that is unthinkable. It looks so original. I don't know what came to my mind, that I was here as a kid maybe once by walking, I don't know, but something was, or it reminds me to those American courts. You see that? That is so unbelievable. Wow. That is amazing, you know. The construction. Really like the American courts. When I watched videos from the early 90s, they have all such rings and boards, you know. The iron net. Wow. Really, when I drove here now and I watched there and I really was. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, I still cannot believe it. You know, I know every house. I was in every single house what you see here. Everywhere I was, you know, inside. I know everything. But this, now I'm 39 years and I have never seen this. You know, I really know every street in the city. Only this way I've never took. The only way from the whole city. And then there comes a basketball court. That is a banger. That is unbelievable to me, you know. An absolutely banger. Wow. I really am speechless. And that looks so great. Wow. Speechless, you know. Wow. You know, and now I move on, and when I'm more outside, then we drive before we go to the new court, you know. Also there I will tell a story. There I know how it looks, and you will see that, you know. We have time, day in the life, a few bars. But before we drive to another court, which is also outside, not that far away, to say it in English, but that is closed. And I will say something about a closed court in winter that is locked up, you know, with an iron chain, bam, locked up, and it is the graffiti court. You can play, you know, when you know the graffiti court, it is a cage court, and outside is a small court without a cage, without a net, and behind is the house, the yacht club with the graffiti, and that you can play, but it is forbidden because there is a rule on there. It is closed, and that I will show you, and there I will say something about something other. And then in the next part we move on to the new court, you know. I'm very excited, you know. I have 3 balls and we will make a few courts today. I have a few things in my mind and I will enjoy this, you know. So, I move on. We see us at next.
Papi, yo me siento acelerada. Siento que perdí la noción. Papi, yo me siento acelerada.